put on some press-on nails that I actually purchased from Family Dollar, to be honest with you. Kiss is the name brand, and they're just regular press-ons. I've already laid them out according to my nail size. According to my nail size, I think I just messed that up. Anyways, now this I got from Sally's. This is the acrylic nail powder, and this is the acrylic nail liquid that you need to apply that powder. I have a regular, it's really a makeup brush, but this is what I use as far as to do my nails with. I've also purchased a um, filer, I guess you can say, so I can buff my nails down so I can still get a good um, hold on with the nails. These nails have, depending on how you apply, most definitely can last up to 2 weeks. I've had one that's lasted longer. Um, it was actually my pinky nail. It lasted almost a month. And it was more so because I accidentally put acrylic on my natural nail onto that nail. So I had to wait for my nail to grow out so I can cut it off. But obviously, we're going to make sure that we don't do that. I'm going to show you how to avoid doing that. So I'm just going to buff my nails. I have a napkin so I can, dispense of any extra residue. And it's basically like you see in the salon um, as far as applying. Now, this is to be used instead of, this is a basic powder, instead of using the nail glue that you can buy from. Of course, they either come with the actual nails or you can purchase them. This is in place of them so they can last longer. Now, these nails are really thick, so I don't need to make them thicker. But for the nails that are really flimsy, typically they're like this, but in the front or at the tip part. What you want to do is apply the acrylic all the way down the nail so that this part can thicken up. But since this is thick enough, I'm just only going to apply it in the bed area so it can stick to my nail, to my natural nail. So, just going to do this just so I can kind of rinse it off from my last application that I did. Trying to clean it up. Oh, I didn't realize y'all can't see. I will let you know now that this smells exactly how it smells in a salon. So the smell is very potent. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're in a well um, ventilated area because the smell is very strong. You only want to get a tad. You just want to dab it in. And on your actual nail, like I said, you just want to do the bed area. So you just apply a thin section, shape it out. Don't want to apply too much. Just a very thin layer. And if you notice, I didn't do the whole nail. So then when I apply it before it completely dries, place, adjust it, and then make sure it's straight because we all know that they can become crooked when you put them on the nail. Firmly press, and you can already feel the bonding on the nail. And this is really good for instance, for mothers or just anybody really, people who wash dishes. I've noticed that these stay a lot longer. I was able to, of course, wash my dishes, take my shower, take my kids their showers. Um, was able to do everything that I needed to do on a regular basis. And like I said, they lasted 2 weeks. My first nail fell off at 2 weeks, and you could kind of feel like when that nail was going to fall off, just like how a regular press-on nail feels when it's going to pop out. Um, that's when I felt it um, start pulling up, and then that one fell off, so I just started pulling off the other ones. And that's pretty on there. Of course, it still needs to dry, but that's that. And as you can see, to me, I think it looks very beautiful, very natural, but let's keep on going so you can see the rest of them. I have this piece of paper down because most definitely um, the liquid can seep through. So I have it on so that it doesn't mess up my table. Of course, I know I don't have the best table ever, but at the same time, I don't want it to stick to it or it to leave stains. Let me say that. I like to slide it into, not necessarily slide it into the bed, but slide it into my nail. So I can feel that it's not in the bed, but um, on the nail. As far as being smooth, placed in, make sure it's not crooked. I don't want it to overhang because we know that press on nails sometimes can overhang if we grab the wrong size. So just want to make sure that it's good. Of course, it's still drying, so we will let it do its thing. You can see a little bit as far as you can probably see some of the liquid. That's the part where you don't want to overdo it. You can always try to scoop it out. Um, Especially if you don't cut your nails down, you want to try to um, spread it out because you don't want it, like I said, to hook to your natural nails. I cut mine down, so I should be good. Um, because, like I stated earlier, that I had that one nail that it bonded to. And so when I try to lift it, it was actually lifting my actual nail because the glue was stuck onto my actual nail. Actual nail. So you just want to be mindful of that. Um, when you're putting on your nails, I would prefer, I would suggest to cut them down to a decent length, as you can see that one. Of course, it's still drying, but if that doesn't look professional, heck, I don't know what does, right? It's cute. They're long too. Of course, if you want to cut them down, you cut them down, file them down, so on and so forth to your liking. I think I'm going to stick with this for the weekend and then cut them down afterwards. So go ahead and move on to the next side. So there you go. There's your nails. Of course, you'll have your little cleanup, but most definitely, once you feel as though they're dry, they're sturdy, they're not going nowhere. Well, not you can wash your hands. I probably would probably give it about an hour though to be on the safe side. Um, there's some, of course, you can always get your filer, whether it be one of these or the regular stick filers, and just I know sometimes you probably want the edges more curved, or sometimes those little some have like will have little slits right here. You can always follow that down. You could always follow that down before you even put them on, however you would like. But most definitely, that is how I have been doing my nails for a while now, whenever I do them. And that is how you save tons of money. Every time I go get my nails done, I'm spending $75 to $80. Um, Typically, it's on a basic nail. It could be something as easy as this plain color. So most definitely, I am saving because this was less than $10. And my nails, to me, I feel like they look spectacular. I feel like they look, what is it? Like I got them done. I can, that's me banging on them. So most definitely they're on there. Um, right now I'm just trying to get this little excess glue off. Um, right now it's not completely hardened, so it's a little easy to chip off. But anyways, other than that, like I said, you can wash your hands within the hour and you're good to go. Other than that, got my simple Kiss nails. It actually didn't come with glue, so that's even better. Kiss nails, acrylic powder, and the liquid from Sally's. And then I just got a little filer from Sally's. Got a napkin from Walmart. And you can also get a brush from Sally's, or if you have any extra, this was given to me as a gift set, makeup brushes. And just make sure you clean it after each use. Other than that, that's it. That's how you have your nails. Anyway, stay tuned. Follow me on my BBL journey or any other additional contents that I upload. Bye, guys.
Proud of you. I walk a mile for you, baby. I walk a style for you, baby. Push a couple of pounds or two. You know I clown for you. Shut down the town for you. That's my baby. She own me like a 380. The only thing that drive her crazy. The only reason she lazy. She a bad Mercedes, baby. Nigga, fuck you. Pay me.
This is an extra note. If you want to get, so on this one, if you can see, I don't know if you can see well. Anyways, there's some acrylic right here. So you really can't see it. Anyways, I actually bought this at one of the beauty supply stores, and I'm just gonna drill it. Try to smooth it out. It's kind of low, so I don't want to get too close to my skin because it will cut it. But most definitely, I'm gonna try to smooth it out. But that's an additional tip if you want to purchase one of these. I think I ended up spending $35 on a kit like this, and it comes with the sander and some other stuff, but this is an option.